Okay, long story short, it's the morning. It's almost 10:30 now. There's a train that goes by behind the hotel every now and then. But I got into my room and I was so dead tired. I pretty much just tried to lug as much as I could into my room, take a shower, and just like hit the rocks. Got up, also just groggy, ate a bit of the poutine that I saved last night, and I'm back out here because my friend, online friend we used to play games with, we're gonna meet up and check out either Lake Louise or Banff National Park or something.
My professor's leaving for the month, right? He's calling I think he's leaving Monday. The Mel is there. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, we'll have to go there again. I forgot we were down these snowy slopes. I forgot if we were sliding down them or something.
Yeah.
But it's something we did in that area.
We're trying to limit travel to the US.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, that thing's tall. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, look at this. Here in Banff. I thought this would be a lot of people, but my friend's telling me it's not that crowded.
One was...
Oh, this is the lake. Lake Louise. Oh, dang, so many people. But it's almost all frozen over. Not too busy? Dang. So when you say busy, what, like 3 times more people or something, or what?
Like this whole coastline is yeah, it's tough to even get a photo. Good job, right? You have no experience. Just kind of shitty field job.
Right.
And
we're at the end here. Just trying to make sure I go down without slipping. It is a little deep. I see some deep grooves here. People's shoes have gone deep. Up to you. Could try. All right, maybe not. Oh, such a good view. You guys stayed in that hotel right there?
Yeah, right there.
This is Lake Louise. I'm trying to watch where I step. A lot of places where you touch the cold water. Whoa. Great weather, unlike tomorrow where it's gonna snow a lot. And there's a lot of people too. About what I think is a lot of people, but apparently it's not. I never showed my hotel room before, but here it is. Kind of a small bathroom, but it's got a fridge and a microwave, so I stored my food in there. Long story short, after hanging out with my friend, I came back around, I think, 7. Then I worked a bit, and then at some point I fell asleep, woke up around 1 a.m., and then did a little more work, did some research on the states ahead. Still doing so, but I'm definitely going to try to go back to sleep. Yeah, just kind of crashed out overall. But it was fun. We went to see Lake Louise, but you had to go back and get ready for a presentation. I was going to say tomorrow, but actually today. It's May 4th. Just going to spend the day relaxing. It is 11:30 a.m. It's snowing a little bit, and I'm going to go over to a Tim Hortons and check it out, because apparently it's a popular coffee shop in Canada. The Tim Hortons here is apparently part of a supermarket. And also, it is snowing. Gonna run inside. Coffee and a apple fritter. Decided to also buy a smile cookie. The proceeds go to charity and community groups. Also got a turkey bacon club sandwich. It is May 5th, Monday, 9 a.m. Long story short, I just spent the day just getting work done in my hotel room, doing a little bit of planning, but I was just tired and just kind of slept, relaxed, nothing else, nothing going on. But now I think this video can finally mark the third leg of the journey. To recap, from Minnesota, I went west to Fargo, North Dakota, checked out the downtown area, went to a cool concert, and then drove down to Sioux Falls, checked out that downtown area, the Falls Park, I think that's what it's called. And then I drove across. I went to Badlands National Park. I went to Crazy Horse. I went to Mount Rushmore. Then spent 2 days actually in Rapid City. Met some strangers, talked, bar hopped with them. That was pretty cool. And then I drove to Devil's Tower, Wyoming, and then Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and then across Montana, Billings, Bozeman, and then I went down to Yellowstone for a bit, and then I went up to Helena, and then up to Glacier National Park. I biked across. That was awesome. Up to Canada. Got to actually spend 1 day in Calgary, speed running, multiple things. And then here in Banff, met up with my friend for a day. And then here I am. It's now finally time to move on to Idaho and begin leg 4 of the journey. I just checked out. I considered having the breakfast there. It's only $7 Canadian for a little buffet, but honestly, I just want to get out of here, make some time, because it's going to be a long drive, at least 7, if not 8 hours. So, just putting things in my car right now, and just going to get the show on the road. Goodbye, Canada. Okay, so I thought I was going to get to Moscow, Idaho by like 5:30, but actually it is part of the Pacific time region, so it's actually going to be more like 4:30 that I'll get there. But if I stop and take some photos along the way, because the drive up to and from Banff, I heard is really nice, so I'll probably stop to take photos and video, and maybe get gas, and maybe have a little bite, then maybe I'll get there by 5 PST. Here's a view behind the hotel that I might not have shown before. All those mountains in the back. It's a beautiful scenery. I'm at the beginning of the Banff Windermere Highway, and I saw a sign that said chains were required. I pulled over, as you can see right now, to check online. I used ChatGPT. But technically, I'm outside the window between April 30th and maybe the beginning of the month. Some sections are required. And before that, it's like almost all required. But, I mean, there's no snow. I'm outside the window, so I'm good. Even when I cross into the Idaho side. So, I'm going to continue on. Gorgeous view. Man. I technically crossed over into British Columbia. Not that I'm going to stop, I don't think. No chance maybe to eat, but... no, just gonna keep driving on through. What is that? A mountain goat? Cool. Is that a collar on it? I saw more of its kind on the other side of the road. And there's even a sign with their silhouette saying to watch out for them. I think they are mountain sheep. Just got some gas in this BC city called Canbrook. I'm feeling kind of hungry. I missed out on my chance to eat steak in Alberta, but I see a steakhouse coming up, and I'm going to try that. But British Columbia is known for seafood, so I think I'm going to try to find a steak, and I think I took a quick look at the menu that said you could top it off with like some seafood things, so we'll see. So I talked with the server, and the steak that they source from is actually from Alberta. So I'm getting Alberta steak here at the edge of BC. So I ordered a ribeye, just waiting on that. Here is the Alberta ribeye, and I topped it off with mushrooms. Looks great. Here's an edge piece to start. Got the fatty part, but that is still delicious. Just melts in your mouth. Long story short, I actually asked him to put the steak back on the grill. A fair part of it was actually like rare. There we go. For the mashed potato. Oh yeah. Mushroom. I had a great conversation with the waiter. His name was Craig. For a time, he was in Southern California, San Diego, I think, as well as Ohio. Then he moved here. He has a daughter. She's in Calgary, but she doesn't like it there. And yeah, just talking a little bit just about where he's been. But yeah, really cool guy. One place he recommended I visit in the future is Nova Scotia, way over there in the east part of Canada. I definitely do have that on my bucket list. Maybe I'll tie that with a trip to Maine. Who knows? We'll see. I know my mom wants to go there. But... Coming up to the USA border, finally. Through, but I just decided to use the restroom. But now I am in Idaho for the first time. Onwards.